What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Trey. And I ain't gonna lie to you, twin. It's currently it's 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. And I'm up just vibing, just chilling. I didn't give y'all a trade recap today, so I figured I'd give y'all one real quick. I ain't gonna make it too long. I'm gonna try to keep it under like 10 minutes at least, you feel me? Um, but if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. And just vibe. Just view my perception on the market, and that's really it, bro. So bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I lost about $250 today. I did lose more, but that's what I walked away with. I walked away with a negative 250 loss. I was able to get a some back, but I ended up just walking away, and I had to see where I went wrong on today. And I was expecting price to trade into this area here while taking out this buy side here, and we did that, right? So what I ended up doing to the, you feel me, even take a position to even go along was okay. I seen that on a 4 hour time frame before we tapped into all of this, right? So this naked chart before we tapped into all this, we had this small little 4 hour fair value gap right here. So I was expecting price to trade into that and then look maybe shoot up into this. So it did exactly what I was looking for it to do, right? So I had dropped down to a 15-minute time frame, right? I dropped down to a 15-minute time frame. I seen that we had the London low here presented at 3 a.m. We didn't take that yet, right? So at 9:30 when the opening bell opened, right? Price traded lower. We manipulated lower, taking out the London low. We traded higher. We traded back above the first fair value gap here, right? We kind of made equal highs right here. It was a high. To me, it looks pretty equal. To me, it looks pretty equal, and these highs up here look pretty equal to me too. All these highs that are staggered, stuff like that. But price just traded lower, traded back above the first fair value gap, manipulated lower once more, taking out this sell side, and then we had news at 10 a.m. And now this is where I kind of I feel like I rushed a little bit. I could have been a little bit more patient. So all this looks choppy right here. All this looks choppy. I ended up going to the 15-second chart, and I seen the model. This is where I was right. You know what I mean? Like I said, usually I'm right on price. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I noticed that my first bias is most of the time always right. And what I do is I kind of self-sabotage it by um thinking okay, I took a loss going long. Okay, now let me try to short because of this. You feel me? No, that ain't how I should do it. That ain't how no one should do it. Yeah, it's okay to change your bias, but you'll know deep down, this trade I took, this short here, I probably shouldn't have took that. I could have been a little bit more patient and waited for something clear to form on a higher time frame. So I made it just a little simple little mistake, but that's all it really was. But um, as you can see, like I said, price got all choppy in here. Then we traded higher into the first value gap once more. Then we traded lower, but we didn't take out this low. I believe on ES we did. Let me see. No, on ES we didn't either. Okay, yeah. So on ES we didn't take out that low. So this becomes a mitigation block. It only becomes an order block if we take out the sell side. You feel me? So these series of down close candles become a mitigation block. Price trades back above the first value gap, and we have a change in the state of delivery here at 1017. As you can see, price is respecting that here. We never trade back inside this gap, so it becomes a breakaway gap, and we trade higher, right? And that's the complete model. That's the complete model. What I did was, right, I seen this on the 15-second before that even happened. So I already had kind of I was already ahead of the 1 minute. You feel me? I was already ahead of the 1 minute, and if I would have just focused, if I would have been a little bit more focused and a little bit more patient, you feel me? I could have added to the position, and you feel me, had a very good day. You feel me? But I seen right here we manipulated lower. This became a mitigation block as well. And the same thing that happened on the 15-second happened on the 1 minute. So we had the manipulation lower here. Like I said, because mitigation block, we have the inversion fair value gap here, and then we have the change in the state of delivery here. So once price traded lower back into this gap, this is your proportion block here at 10:02 on the 15-second, and this is your mitigation block here. Once I seen price trade lower from the first presentation fair value gap, we stay in that proportion, and we respect this gap here too. I went long here, and I was targeting the highs up there somewhere. Um, and my stop loss was cool at first. I put my stop loss here, and I moved my stop loss just too quick. I moved it a little too quick. Once price broke this high, I moved my stop loss. Um, I think it was like here. It was like here at first. No, it was here at the CE. It was here at the CE, and price came back and hit my stop loss and went long. I did think at the time, right? I did think, okay, we do have a huge SMT at the highs though, right? I believe, was there SMT? No, there wasn't an SMT put in yet. Um, I thought at the time, yeah, I thought, okay, maybe since we're in a premium, that's my fault. Yeah, yeah, that's what it was. I thought since we were in a premium, right? I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, maybe I took the loss long. Maybe they do want to bring this lower. Maybe that forward fair value gap, maybe that wasn't gonna hold up. Maybe that wasn't the real like um key level. Maybe that wasn't the key level they wanted to use to take price higher. Maybe they want to inverse that and maybe take it lower. That's what I thought at the time. But then as you can see, let me go back to it. I was wrong, bro. I was wrong. And I kind of over risked on this second trade. Like, I got to make sure that, you feel me, I'm not over risking, bro. You feel me? Because I know what I'm doing, but I don't want to sit there and just because I think, you feel me, I got to realize if I took a loss on this one, bro, I got to just accept it, bro. And then if I get more confirmation, like, but this wasn't confirmation. I took the trade here late for one, right? I took the trade here late, and then I seen the fair value gap. That wasn't that wasn't enough confirmation for me to take this trade lower. That's not like real confirmation. Now, real confirmation would have been, right? Okay, I'm in this long. My stop loss is here, right? Bam. Let's get rid of that. My stop loss is here. I'm on a 15-second. I take the early entry here, right? Bam. Now I see price respect this. We get another change in the state of delivery here. We tap into this fair value gap on the 1 minute. It supports us going even higher, more, right? On the 1 minute, we got the 1 minute change in the state of delivery. That's when I can add more position. You feel me? So that short I took this here, nah, that wasn't it, bro. But that's really pretty much it, man. I ain't even gonna talk y'all head off. Like I said, I made one simple mistake, and it just all comes down to um um focusing on building good habits and not making money, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you trying to just get in the market just to make money, you most likely gonna lose money. You have to really like pay attention to what price is showing you and what it's saying, bro. And once you get, aligned with that, once you can get, you feel me, aligned with that narrative, bro, you gonna be good, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that's when the money's gonna start to print, bro. And yeah, bro. Like, I'm not sitting here saying like don't focus on money. Yeah, focus on the money, but like, you feel me, focus on trading more than the money. That's how I look at it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I just try to focus on trading and get better because I'm not gonna say I look at this as a video game because this shit is not a video game. But like, um, it's just like if you play a video game for years and years straight, bro, you're gonna be good at the game, bro. You feel me? You're gonna be good at the game. Just like if you, um, read a history book or some shit like that, bro. You're gonna understand. You're gonna be able to tell anybody what's inside that history book. You're gonna be able to, you feel me, talk about that history book. You're gonna know what's going on when it comes to that specific history book. You feel me? Just like when it comes to trading, bro. You study, you learn, you wake up every day and you get real raw experience, bro. Back testing cool. You need the back test to get to know the model, but you can back test the model for like, you can do that like 30 times and you don't know that it's there, bro. The model's there. You hear me? So it just comes down to like just shit, bro. Just being confident, bro. That's all it is, bro. And just knowing when to go hard with it. You feel me? So um, that's really pretty much it, bro. It's like 1:16 a.m. at night, and I'm just yapping right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I know I be yapping and shit, but it is what it is, bro. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Let me see what I'm looking at for the week, man. Let me turn that real quick. I got my monitor and shit right here, y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Um, so I'm up 390 for the week. That's not bad. Last month I ended the month pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I had one red week, two trades in 2 losses in a row. Had to correct myself on that for sure. Then took a third loss, but we bounced back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 winning streaks. So we'll be alright, man. We'll be alright. Took this little loss. Learn from it. Just make sure I put my stop loss below the order block low or the swing low, and I gotta accept the risk, bro. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. Really that simple. It's that easy, bro. You feel me? It's that simple, that easy. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, man. It's your boy Trey, and I'm out, man.